Welcome to another episode of the special edition of the Portuguese Women in Tech podcast, where we are celebrating inspiring women in leadership. This series is brought to you by Natixis in Portugal in honor of International Women's Day. My name is Inês Silva and I'm the co-founder of Portuguese Women in Tech. Throughout this series, we have been highlighting women whose paths combine curiosity, courage, and the drive to lead with impact across different industry roles and moments of change. Today, we are excited to welcome Célia Ferreira, Head of Risk Framework, Transformation and AI at Natixis, where she leads with both technical depth and strategic vision. From academia to banking, from predictive models to people management, Célia's story is one of growth, reinvention, and passion for data-driven decision-making. So let's dive in. So, Célia, thank you very much for accepting our invitation for this conversation.
The opportunity.
So something that I know about you is that you always loved math and science, right?
Yes.
So what drew you to the world of applied mathematics, and how did you involve your career in data and AI?
Yeah, so since ever, I enjoy to solve problems, to deal with math. And so I joined the applied mathematics graduation some years ago. And it was the beginning of my journey, dealing with data, having access to some models and learning with some great professors. So I started my career more than 20 years ago, and my graduation. And back then, we didn't have, AI was not that famous, let's say. We heard about data, about models, but not exactly AI. But anyway, so it's the basics. I had the chance to learn how to program, to learn some models, and it was the beginning. And after I joined some companies, and I developed my expertise in practice, applying what I have learned to the real life.
Mm-hmm. Before you go into the let's call it the company world, you actually were in academia, right? So you were doing teaching, you were like researching. What made you shift to the industry? Like, what motivated your transition, and what was like, how was it for you? Was like something that like what was the thought process from going from academia to industry?
Yeah, so indeed it was a great experience. I started some years ago in working as a researcher in academia. So I really enjoyed the innovation and tried to prove some theorems and come up with some innovation. Was a great experience. Teaching, passion as well. I really enjoyed to share and to help to develop the future generation. So it was a passion. And I enjoyed a lot this experience. So I decided to, once I finished my PhD, so this is the context where I was in academia.
In what year was that? Do you remember?
Between 27 and 2011.
Mm-hmm.
And so back then, when I finished, I started to think a bit what I would like to do in the future, and looking for some stability. It's also an important point, and also to apply in practice what I have learned and to see the real value and power of data in decisions, and bringing some value to the real world was really the driver of my decision at that point. I'm also very curious because I didn't have before an experience in the working in a company and with real applications. So it was an exciting decision, and I really enjoyed.
Yeah, it's interesting because I was thinking about like, I'm not sure like when you made the decision about going towards like mathematics. I'm sure like because it was not a normal path, right? So like I remember I'm saying this because like it's not very necessarily very clear what's going to happen afterwards, right? If you are a doctor and you go to medical school, you know that at the end of the course you'll be a doctor. But with mathematics is not the case, right? But at the same time, you were like more or less in the right place at the right time, because like the area that you are that you study and then like you did your PhD grew so much that like so many different opportunities actually appear, like probably unexpectedly, right? So what was your thought process when you decided to go into mathematics? Did you know exactly what you wanted to do, or was like like more like an exploration and then see what happened afterwards?
When I joined the applied mathematics to statistics, I was aware that it was a course with big opportunities afterwards, because it was really applied with a lot of applications. So it was not pure mathematics. So I know that I would have the access to the basis so I can afterward choose to follow different paths. Would be a teacher, would be to work in a company as an analyst, and finally it was more than enough to accept the challenge to join the banking system some years afterwards.
No, no, makes sense. It's yeah, it's interesting. And so you spent 9 years working on credit decision models. What did that experience teach you about the power of data, right, in the real world? I think we are seeing a lot of like conversations about data and like it's like the new oil, right? So,
Yes.
but like, what did you learn? Like, how also like how do you see like the work that you are doing now, but also like how do you see the opportunities in this field going forward?
Yes, so it was an amazing experience indeed, the 9 years working in the area of analytics, and quite different comparing with the academia, where often we lack data, we struggle to find data to work in some models. So finally, I was arriving in a world where I have a lot of data, a lot of topics and analysis to perform, and it was really exciting to see the value of data, speeding up the decisions, automating some processes, or even to improve the decision, in particular in the credit risk. So it was really interesting to see in practice the value associated to our model. Normally in academia, we try to have and to pursue the optimal model, the optimal metric, and then in practice we need to balance not only the best model, but also some points like interpretability or time to market to deliver. So sometimes we have to make a good compromise between the time we take to deliver and to complete a project, and also the expectations of the stakeholders. So it was a great moment to develop these soft skills, let's say, as well. But at the same time, it was also a moment to be aware of the importance of our decisions. So it comes with the responsibility as well, because it has a great impact. And so if we don't have good data quality, or if we don't take care of the security or privacy of data, or control the biases, so obviously we will impact and influence the real life in the wrong way. So it was a powerful both ways. So
Yeah. With great power comes great responsibility,
it.
right?
Precisely, that's
Yeah,
it.
it's very
That's
interesting.
it.
And was it hard for you to go from like what you were saying, like being in academia where we were always looking for the perfect model, to being in industry where you're looking for the right model, right?
Yeah.
It's very different. Was it hard for you to make this transition?
Yes. Yeah, at first, obviously, it's a bit challenging because we need to make the shift.
Yeah.
But my graduation was, as I said, in applied mathematics. I was a bit prepared for that reality as well, but a bit theoretical. So in practice, it was a good moment to adapt and adjust and to develop some skills and to realize that, okay, no, I don't need to have the perfect model. I need to have a good or a great model that suits the needs, and then in the meanwhile I improve it. So it was really interesting to develop additional skills.
Yeah. Also because I think like in academia, a lot of the time, like the work you do is for the publishing of a paper, right? So
Yes.
it ends there, right?
Yeah.
More or less. But the industry is always a work in progress. Right? You can always be making changes, adapt,
Yeah.
understand what like going right or left depending on like the how the model is working. So it's a completely different
Yes,
challenge and
that's it.
environment,
And
right?
now we have the challenges of regulation as well.
Exactly.
Sometimes we would like to have a great machine learning model, but since it's a black box, so we need to adjust and compromise a bit the perfect metric and ensure that we have a bit of interpretability. So yes, different challenges with this experience, but great. I think I like it, diversity, and yeah, it's
I can see in you really enjoy what you do because I can see in the way you talk about these things that
it's
yeah, you are passionate
a
about it.
pleasure. Yeah, pleasure. Yeah, I'm lucky.
So at Natixis, you have built a team from the ground up and now lead the AI hub, right? Supporting risk teams across the bank. What has been the most rewarding and also the most challenging about growing this team from scratch? And maybe if you want to tell us a little bit about what the AI hub does in general, and then like how was for you building this team?
Yes, so this was a great experience. I started 5 years ago at Natixis, looking for an international opportunity as well to develop some additional skills. And it was a pleasure because I was one of the first ones joining the team and the senior ones to contribute to, it was a pleasure to contribute to the development of the skills. So I think it's the team itself. So I think it's a once in a lifetime experience, and I'm happy I had this chance because indeed we can plan, we can imagine, we interview each one joining the team. So it's a great pleasure. Obviously, it brings some challenges because the unknown, right? Everything needs to be done, to be built. And in particular, when we focus on the AI Hub, 5 years ago, when I joined Natixis, we start to work with some AI models. Back in 2020, AI, okay, we heard a bit, but
Yeah.
not that much. So this brought a lot of curiosity, and so it was great to start to this journey here at Natixis Porto, and we work with some interns. So obviously, the instability it brings to be asked to prove that we can bring value and to call some attention to this new reality was a challenge. But finally, I'm pleased now to say that some years later we have an official team, and in risk, we are inside the risk division, and we are providing AI tools, bringing efficiencies using AI, machine learning, data science. We have some resources here in Porto, some in Paris, and we work globally. We can deliver to Paris, to Porto, to New York. So I think it's a great achievement, and we are proud of yeah, to be recognized as key players in this, and delivering the opportunity to deliver value and to enhance the processes, bring efficiencies, speed up the day-to-day decision is a data-driven decision. It's really key, and we are pleased to have the support of the managers and have the opportunity to move on with these technologies.
Yeah, and so it's changing so fast, right? So I think, of course, like you mentioned, the regulatory side of things. There's a lot of like things that you have to be worried about on that front, but it's changing so fast, and what the possibilities of like what AI would do in 2020 when you started and what does now is very different, right? So I think be, be I think it should be for you and for the team very excited to be up to date and to understand like the efficiencies that you can gain productivity, and so I can imagine that is very challenging but very rewarding every day, right?
Yes, indeed. So every day we have a new model, a new framework, a new something new to learn. So it's important that we follow the market and we are up to date. So the continuous learning. And the onboarding of new joiners, a close connection with universities is also a strategy that we follow. So we have access to a pool of talent, and we are continuously learning. We try also every year to have some to attend to some seminars or some AI conferences. Last year, I had the chance to participate to the Web Summit, and it was a great environment and a great experience to get in touch with key players in this area, and to get awareness as well to some topics, how to develop and deliver efficient models, how to optimize the resources. So the green AI, right? So to optimize the resources is really important for the future.
Yeah, makes sense. And you also like you have a very deep technical background, right? But you also are very passionate about leading teams and people. How do you balance both? And yeah, and what strengths do you think do you have that allow you to actually balance both, right? Because I think a lot of the times people are in one way or the other, right? But you actually combine both. How
Yes.
how do you see that happening?
Yes, indeed. So I started some obviously as a tech woman, right? So working, delivering the models and working with data science. Recently, I'm more focused on leadership. So I would say it's a second passion that I do have. I really like to contact with and develop to empower teams, and so it's really great to balance both because One advantage I see now as a leader is that I have a global visibility, because I'm leading not only the AI Hub team but some additional teams, and I can easily identify opportunities to improve, and I have somehow the influence and the decision power, to activate some resources and make things happen. Also leveraging my experience and my know-how on the tech side, we can easily come up with an idea, a solution. I really value fast-paced environments where we can deliver and test and deliver MVPs, so we can afterwards validate our proposal. So I think it's a great combination, having the tech side and also the opportunity to lead and to drive the bit of strategy, influence the strategy, as a leader.
Yeah, makes sense. I think like something that you all already mentioned, but I like to go more in depth because I feel like one of the bigger difference between tech and other areas is like things change fast, and AI is even faster, right? And so you, as an individual, as a professional, you need to be aware of what's happening. You need to keep learning how. And you also mentioned like you went to Web Summit. You also do AI weeks here. How do you make sure that you and your team keep up to date with what's happening, and to make sure that you it's a very fast train. How to make sure that you don't lose the train, right?
Yes, indeed. It's a challenge nowadays, because this is moving so fast. But yes, we keep a close contact, not only locally, but with the teams, the AI and data science teams in Paris. So make sure that we exchange, that we share best practices. We have some AI communities where we share experiences and some new thing that we learn. The contact with universities, as I mentioned, it's also important. So we are aware of some new trends and some new models that arise. But yes, asking the team to keep to save some time to learn, to investigate a bit, it's really important. And the AI week, we are right now in the AI week, and we are sharing experiences and some of our tools. So it's really important to inspire the others and also receive feedback. And this is a way to adapt as well. But yeah, from time to time, we also try to attend some trainings at university. So yeah, we have access to some platforms like Udemy. We can have access to some trainings. But indeed, it's something really important and key currently, to make sure that we are up to date. Yeah.
Yeah, basically learning is part of the job, right?
Yes, that's
So
that's
it's
it.
not about just doing the job, but also learning and having the
That's
time
it.
to actually think how these new
Yeah,
things
and
are.
sharing as well, because we have a limited time to learn, right? And so once someone found out some a great thing, so to share between us, it's really important. So we grow all together.
No, yeah. I think like this brings to mind that I think the importance of like curiosity these days, right? So
Yes.
it's just it's I think of course like being curious I think is always good. Even though I don't think like we even have an expression in Portuguese that we say the curiosidade matou o gato,
Yes.
which is a horrible expression. For the ones that don't understand Portuguese, it's curiosity killed the cat. It's just like a horrible expression. But um, but I think like being curious is something that is become even more valuable, right?
Yes.
So with things changing so fast, like, and I think that's something for the people that are listening to us. I think like bringing back the curiosity or never losing the curiosity and like, pursuing that curiosity, no matter the field, right?
Yeah.
Because like sometimes, no matter what you are interested in, pursuing a little bit of that curiosity, I think makes a huge difference,
Indeed,
right?
indeed. Challenge the status quo, the assumptions. So yeah, this is a great skill indeed nowadays. So it's the right mindset. Be curious and ask and challenge. So it's the way to improve and to get better.
Yeah. Um, in terms of like advice to give to others, so I think we have people listening to us that are about to join the market for the first time, right? And maybe they study mathematics or they study engineering, and now they are about to enter the tech market for the first time. We also have people listening to us that are thinking about transitioning careers, and trying to understand should they do it, should they not do it, and how to do it. And then we have a third people that are maybe about to join or become leaders in companies or like team leads, managers. For each one of these groups, which advice do you give them?
Yes. So for sure, keep learning, and as we mentioned, the curiosity, and keep being up to date. So it's really important to become a great expert. So it's important to don't lose the train, as we mentioned. It's also, I think, I would advise that it's important and it's possible to merge tech skills and leadership skills.
Mhm.
So it's possible to balance both, and see the advantage in each one of the areas. So it's up to us to decide if it's something that we really enjoy, to develop and to empower and contribute to the evolution of the next generations. But if you have this will, everything is possible. So it's up to us to challenge ourselves,
Mhm.
and make things happen. So I think be brave, and have the courage to challenge, and to create our reality is also something that can be rewarding, and yeah. Uh,
Yeah.
so
So yeah, I think be brave, and I think that's
yeah,
actually
keep
good. You
learning.
keep
Yeah,
learning.
so it's really important.
Make sure that you are
Yeah,
curious, and
because the tech world is full of opportunities.
yeah.
So we, for sure, we have opportunities to succeed. It's up to us to keep investing in our